Your attention, please. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Well, hello, everybody. It is the Dennis and Andy Show on this fine Wednesday afternoon at 4:30. I know you're going 4:30. What the hell? You guys are quite late. An hour late, you might say. We're not late. Mark Poulton, our guest, friend of the show, friend of ours. He can't go live till 4:30 because of his day job. And we said, that's okay, Mark. Not a problem for you, buddy. And, you know, with Garden State Comic Fest, we're hitting the road tomorrow at 8 a.m. for the road trip. And we got packing and stuff to do, stuff we were doing during the day. It's all good. He will be here shortly. Until then, we watched the new Fantastic Four trailer. And, oh, what a surprise it was to see Ben Grimm as the Thing with a beard.
Yes, we can call it a beard.
Now, I did see on X, somebody post, I think it was X, might have been Facebook. Somebody posted a picture of from a comic where he had, I guess, some facial hair or beard or whatever. What's up, guys? And I'll be honest, I don't know who drew it, but it looks stupid there as well. I don't think it looked that great here either. I guess, you know, Anna, the Star Wars girl, posted, but he doesn't have hair on the top of his head or anywhere else. I mean, you would think continuity-wise, if Dennis became the Thing, if he loses his hair up top when he transforms, well, then why would he be able to grow a beard? I don't know. What do you think? You saw it.
Yeah, you know, you guys can go all the way back to when we saw the initial teaser trailer. And I was like, oh, we've got some hope to this. Each trailer that's come out after, I'm a little less excited about it. This design, I was just like, don't know why. You should have hair. It should be hair. I mean, they almost have like the ridges around there, like the eyebrows kind of thing. I mean, you could say that's just the shape of his skull. I don't know. I have no idea why they tried to do that. So sad. Just so sad because I know we're going to be seeing it, but so be it.
What's up, Well-Read Comics? How are you resting from the con? Guy, I was telling somebody yesterday I was talking to going, you know, in my younger days, after a 3-day con, I'd be bright and bushy-tailed Monday, getting back to the desk. This Monday, I was dog-ass tired, and I was even dog-ass tired on Tuesday. So, yeah, the older I get, the more rest I need.
We did do the meetup at the Westin, it wound up being. So we were there till midnight, 1 o'clock. We were outside, and then we moved it inside. We had a great time. So many of you came. Heroes was a great show, and so many of you came. It was a lot of fun catching up. I got to meet a number of people that I haven't seen in a few years, or we've only had on the show. So it was a great time. Got to meet Mike Barron in person for the first time. It was on the show. Great time. Went out to eat with him. Had a blast. Guys, we had a blast, but honestly, getting old. I can't do the stay up all night every night like a lot of you youngins can.
That's right, especially when there's another big con this weekend. Stephen De La Vega says Superman over Fantastic Four. Oh, no, I'm agreeing with you.
Me too.
I was pretty much that way from the beginning, so that has not changed.
I wasn't. I was more on equal footing. Let's just see as more and more comes out. Superman has not really dropped a lot. Fantastic Four absolutely has.
The thing is, let's bring Mark in. Mark is here. We can get his opinion too. Hello,
Hey, guys.
Mark.
Hey, Mark. Welcome.
So Mark, I don't know if you saw the new trailer for FF that dropped, but the thing apparently is going to have some type of beard now.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I
It's a
haven't
gorgeous
seen
looking
it.
beard.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of thing.
Yeah. He has a beard. He did have it in the comics because somebody showed a panel.
Yeah.
So at some point, I guess he did. It didn't look good there either.
Okay.
It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, the actor had hair on his head,
Yeah.
right? So he can grow a beard, but he can't grow hair on his head. I mean, it's just, I mean, like, look, I can grow a beard. Oh, there's a wasp in here. Nice. If I scream like a girl, it's because the wasp is too close.
Here in Charlotte, we call them hornets.
Right. You know, I'm not talking an Italian getting too close to me. I'm talking about an actual hornet wasp. So, I know. I can say that. I'm married to one.
Yeah, you are.
Not a hornet, an Italian.
That's right.
Yeah. So I'm just not I'm not down with that. I just think it's like it almost seems like trying too hard. Like, oh, I know. Let's give Ben a beard. He hasn't shaved in a while.
Yeah. No, I would think you would want to go with like the most recognizable version of the characters.
Yeah, it's well, and it's not obviously we've all seen trailers. I mean, I assume you've seen trailers for it.
Yeah.
And you know, until today, there was no beard on him. And now in this one scene, he has it. And I guess I fall into the category of, well, if it doesn't advance the story in any way, what's the point? You know, and I'm not saying like, you know, if Tony Stark, you know, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man in one movie shaved it differently, which he did. It doesn't advance the story, but he's always had it, you know.
Right.
But it's the thing.
Yeah. No, I don't
know. So what do you I assume you've seen the Superman trailers as well?
Yeah, yeah, unless a new one's recently dropped. I've been away the last few days, but I'm more excited about Superman than Fantastic Four. But I've always been a bigger DC guy, I think, than a Marvel guy.
I'm a 50-50, but I'm more excited for Superman as well. Just from, I guess, every trailer that comes out with Superman gets me actually more excited for it. Like the first one, I was still iffy on the costume, but now the more new stuff I see, the more the costume's growing on me.
Yeah.
Whereas the Fantastic Four, I mean, I never hated the first one. The very first teaser, I was like, oh, they got the thing right. They all look good except for stupid Pedro and the mustache, whatever. I can get past it. And even the female surfer, I just call her Nova in my head.
Yeah.
Get past it. And every trailer with that, it's not really jazzing me up more, but it wasn't detracting me any until the beard thing. And I'm like, I'm still going to go see it, but I'm just like, why?
See, and for me, they were both kind of equal. I was like, I'll give them both a shot. Each Superman one, I went, oh, that's cooler. Each Fantastic Four one has done this. So I'm like, I would have just straight out of the gate, if you told me I would see a Fantastic Four before Superman any day of the week. Right now, I'm actually more excited to see Superman. I'm a Marvel guy, but Superman on paper right now, let's just say, looks better.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I was into the Superman trailer from the very first, I guess, teaser. Like once they showed Crypto, I was on board. Like I don't know, it just looks like a fun summer movie, big blockbuster. Fantastic Four. I mean, obviously, it's going to be big with Galactus in it, but I just don't get the same feeling of epicness, I guess, from it.
Well, you know, the new Superman trailer. Dave Williams posted it on X, and it's I think it's Japanese, so it has Japanese text, but it has English voiceover, And there is a new scene in the Fortress of Solitude, and it's kind of quick, but Crypto did something, and he's kind of nipping at the heels. And Superman's like, "Would you, Crypto, stop. And he looks, and you see, I don't know, you see some ice type sculpture type thing or something. And he's like, "Crypto, what did you do?" And I was just like, "That's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that, So.
Yeah, no, it looks a lot of fun. I can't wait for it. I mean, I think this whole month is going to be great because we get the new Jurassic Park as well.
Yeah, next week.
I know some people are on the fence about it because you get like these weird dinosaurs, but
I don't care about that.
Yeah,
I'll be curious to see. We went and saw 28 years later last night. We did an early movie. For those of you will be sad that we don't release one on Thursday night, but we had to see it early because we are getting up to head up to Jersey in the morning. So we went ahead and did that and saw it. We did pop the reviews for it, but there were some new trailers that were out. So, this is going to be a busy few months for movies.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you guys seen this, but yesterday my son and I, we went to the movies and we saw this movie called Friendship starring Paul Rudd. It's an A24
Yes!
movie.
Oh, we saw it.
Yep, we did.
Like my son and I, we were the only ones in the theater, and my son was like, I have no idea where this movie's going. It was like it was the craziest movie. We can't stop talking about it though.
Yeah, we did our review. So whatever week it came out, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, we did our typical review. No spoilers or anything, but we both gave it high marks. It was
surprisingly good. That's all I can say now.
Yeah.
We're A20. My whole family's A24 production company. So anything they do, they usually put out a good movie. But there was no fanfare for this leading up to it. We were talking about movies to see, and Andy's like, there's this movie. Maybe we take a chance on there. I'm like, I love Paul Rudd. I'm like, in what's his name? His comedy's kind of off the wall there. I'm like, yeah, let's just see. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe we waste our time. No, it was surprisingly good.
Yeah, I had no idea like what I was getting myself into too, because I sort of understood. Like I thought I knew what the movie was about, but it just goes in a completely different direction than I thought.
Right.
And I think like earlier in the summer, Paul Rudd had another A24 movie with the unicorn. I forget what that.
Oh, was it something? Death of the Unicorn or something?
Yeah, that movie was amazing too.
He didn't see. You didn't see?
No, I haven't seen it.
That's right. My daughter and I went and saw it. He was out of town, and I told him, "Dude, you got to see this movie. That was great.
Yeah,
holy shit, that was great."
Someone, before going in to see it, someone described it to me as Jurassic Park with unicorns. And I was like, what? But then, like, when it happens in the movie, you're like, yeah, this is Jurassic Park with unicorns.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That movie was great. So the guy, God, I'm blanking on the guy's name. His first name is, I'm pretty sure the actor's first name is Tim, that was in Friendship with Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
The other main character.
Yeah. Isn't it like Robinson or
something like that? He's in a show. Do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
He's in a show on Netflix. Now, Dennis doesn't like it. It's, I think, how old's your son?
15.
He could watch this, especially if he saw Friendship. There's a show on Netflix starring this guy and the black actor that's in it, his partner in it, who I can't remember his name, but he's a great comedic actor, called Detroiters. Dude.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. Each episode's only like 22 minutes because I don't know if it was on a network and they threw it on Netflix. So obviously you pull the commercials, 22 minutes, or maybe kind of like the show Tires. I don't know if you ever watched Tires on Netflix with Shane Gillis.
No.
You got to watch that as well. That's also 22-minute episodes, but it was made for Netflix.
Yeah.
So my thought with that is if it ever goes someplace else, they can throw commercials in it. Anyhow. Detroiters, it is really childish type humor with these two guys, but I think it's hysterical.
Yeah,
I just think it's hysterical. And then Tires is about a tire shop that Shane Gillis works at, and I think it's his cousin is the manager of it, and it's pretty dry humor, but it's really good. The first season was only 6 episodes, and then the second season just dropped like a couple weeks ago, and it's 12. So that's how well it did. Is they were like from 6 to 12.
Oh, awesome! I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely check that. But yeah, Friendship was really good. So I'm actually surprised the 15-year-old enjoyed it, because I don't know if I would have at 15. But I felt bad for the guy. You know, he's just trying to make a friend.
Yeah.
And it's like when I first met Dennis, I was like, oh my God, I can see you and him have so much in common. And I'm like Paul Rudd. It's just the similarities were just crazy. I mean, we were talking about that.
We were, but the roles were oppositely reversed. You were the crazy one that that went all psychotic. But hey, whatever. They've got one of those suits in there. They'll wrap around you nice and tight and put you in a padded room.
Yeah. So anyhow, we're here to talk about Gun Goth. Thank you, Randy Howell. Would you like to pull it up and share your screen?
Sure.
I want to dive into this new project and see how this came to be, because I know some of the backstory of the other projects you've done, but not this one. So there we go. So you were stuck in traffic. Do you have a long commute, or
so it's like a half hour drive, but like right as I got to my development, there was like road construction. So I would have been early, but then I was a couple minutes late.
That's okay.
Yeah. But
it's okay.
Do we have it? Yeah, we got it pulled up.
Yeah, we got it up. If you want to play the trailer, you can,
sure.
And then we can dive into it and go through it.
Sounds good.
All right, nice and tight. So give us how did you come up with Gun Goth? What's the story behind how you came up with this property and stuff?
So I created the project with three of my best friends, artist Mark Yoon.
Okay.
Well, they're all artists. Dexter Weeks, who I created Coney Waves with, and then my friend Enrico Bada, who actually like lives right around the corner from me. He's a former sculptor for McFarlane Toys, but like the initial idea came years ago. We were out to dinner, and I told him that I had this idea. I'm a name person. I come up with a name, and that's what I build the book around. And I had this name, Gun Goth. I just thought it would be like this cool female Punisher type character. It would eventually change to what we have now, but that was the initial idea. And the character first appeared maybe 3 years ago. I put out I'm a big 90s fan. So back in the day, Wildstorm, Extreme, they would put out these yearbooks. And so I put out the Haunted Pizza yearbook, and it had all the guys I work with in it, pinups by all of them. So Gun Goth is on the cover of that. That's her first appearance. So it's been in play for a while, but Mark Yoon, who's the artist of the book, he moved. So it just got delayed. And when it finally came time to work on it, I had tweaked the idea more. I think it's the most haunted pizza book I've done. It's about an interdimensional werewolf invasion in the Poconos. And Gun Goth is Gigi Diaz, this college age daughter of a ex-military dad who they relocate to the Poconos because he takes a security job with this secret lab. So when at the lab is when this experiment goes wrong that opens a portal to another dimension where these werewolves and other creatures come from. So she puts the training that her dad's instilled in her from since she was a little girl to use. So her and her friends have to fight off this werewolf invasion, kind of Buffy the Vampire Slayer-ish,
Oh, cool.
Mixed in with some Resident Evil, and surprisingly, like some Batman Predator is a big influence for me on this one.
Oh, nice. I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But the book's all done. We completed it before we launched it. We were thinking of when we wanted to launch it, and I thought like I had like a 2-point thing I wanted to accomplish with this. One, Friday the 13th, I thought would be a perfect launch for a book, Gun Goth. 13 covers to coincide with the Friday the 13th launch. But I had an ulterior motive. I wanted to propose to my girlfriend, and our first date was on a Friday the 13th. And
nice.
I'm a huge Rob Liefeld fan, so of course, like I thought, oh, what better way than to propose in the comic book, like Rob did?
Yeah.
So my girlfriend, she's my biggest supporter. She loves to read all my work, but she's also a writer herself. She writes medical papers for journals. She's in the medical field. So she's like always asking to read my work before anyone else so she can edit it. And so I was like, hey, here's an idea. The book's all done. We're going to launch it Friday the 13th. How about you read it right before we launch? You can be the first person to read it. And if there's any mistakes, we can correct it well before it gets printed. So,
sure.
Yeah, so she's like excited to read it. She reads the main story, and then afterwards there's a prelude, and the first panel is our house. And she was like, "Oh, that's interesting. You put our house in it. That's so neat." And then she's reading it, and there's a character appears out of the darkness, and she goes, "Oh, that character sort of looks like you." And then she's reading it, and I can tell she's starting to shake as she reads what my character's saying.
Aww.
And then she turns to the next page. And she starts crying. By that point, I'm down on my knee with the ring, and to coincide with the splash page of me down on my knee with the ring. And she's crying, and she keeps like asking me if this is real. And I'm like, does that mean yes?
Yeah.
But yeah, so she did say yes. Mission accomplished with that. And then maybe like 2 hours later, we launched the book. So it was
that's awesome.
That is awesome.
See,
happy ending.
You're a romantic. If I would have done that, the first thing my wife would have said is that our house? And I would have been like, yeah. And she would have been like, so you're doxing us in your comic? That's nice. And then she would have thrown it in my face and be like, fix it. And I'd been like, but it's already done. Fix it. I'd be like, damn it.
No, she would have said, Andy, that doesn't look like me.
Right. And well, yeah. Every year I draw a Christmas card. I've been doing that for like 20 years, with myself, my wife and daughter. And every year that doesn't look like me. And I'm like, oh. Well, everybody else thinks it does. So be quiet. Well, you stole my idea. At the end of Lilineth Infernal Conflict, I was going to get down on one knee and punch Dennis in the balls. So in the comic. And then while he was reading it, he was going to go, what are you doing? And then look down. I'd be on my knees. I'd be going, here it comes, buddy. Boom, turn the page.
Well, I hope that would have been the prelude to a Rochambeau then.
But
that's cool.
Yeah, I got a little off track, but so
glad she said yes.
Yeah, but I was gonna say,
so everyone was like, what? So at the end it says like, tune in next issue to find out if she says yes. People are like, well, what happens if she said no? My artist was like, oh, we just kill her off in the next issue.
That's right.
Luckily, we didn't have to.
What's that coming out of the werewolves' mouths? Parts of my ex-fiance.
But the book's been something we've been working on for a couple years. Mark has this real cool, I would say, manga influenced artwork, and I think it really works well. Dexter Weeks is doing the colors and letters on this, and
Cool.
then Enrico, he did a backstory for it that like explores like one of the main characters more, which is actually the cat. There's a cat in this story that's sort of a sidekick to the main characters, and the cat plays a very important part. But oh, here we go, right here. Here's some of Enrico's artwork. He's amazing. I always say Enrico's art is like a Tim Burton movie on paper. It's just incredible. Dexter colored this as well. He went with a more, he said he was inspired by Hellboy with the color. So I love how he went with two different coloring styles for the two stories in the book. But Mark's story is 22 pages. That includes the 2-page proposal. And then Enrico's story is 10 pages. So 32 pages for $10. There's the cat. His name is Sam Hain, but we call him Hamster in honor of my favorite actor, Corey Haim.
Oh, nice. Is that the Corey that's dead or alive? I don't remember.
The deceased Corey.
Oh, yeah. That's too bad. Going back to the first story by Mark, I like the art. I think it kind of reminds me of kind of Adult Swimish in a way. You know what I mean? Yeah. That era, because I don't know if they even do Adult Swim stuff anymore. But
the first thing that came to my mind, it kind of like Adult Swim, but it was like it's almost like Adult Swim and Flux.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah,
definitely see it. Mark's actually in the chat right now.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. What's up, Mark? Nice to virtually meet you. And I think that's cool because with it being a brand new property, it kind of establishes the look for it and stuff moving forward. So,
yeah, and the plan is going forward, every book will be like 20 pages by Mark, 10-page backup by Enrico, and as we go on, we can start building like collected editions of not only Mark's work, but Enrico's work, because Enrico's stuff will stand on its own as well. But we mentioned we had the Friday the 13th launch. We did it with 13 covers. So inspired by I'm a 90s guy, the Gen 13 launch where they had 13 covers.
Exactly what I was thinking.
And they put out this nice box set of all 13 covers, which I have. So I wanted to do the same thing. So you can get all 13 covers in a nice box set. The box is designed by Enrico. And
that's cool. I didn't remember Gen 13 doing. I knew they did 13 covers. I didn't know they did a box. So it's really cool. It's just an all black box, but it has the logo black printed on black. It looks amazing. Very cool. Looking. So kind of like when you tilt it right to the light, you can see the logo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is our cover A. This is by Mark Yoon, our interior artist, co-creator. Nice. And then we got cover B by Corey Barton. Now, Corey's always in my chats, and he's always telling me that I don't have enough babes in my book. So I took his advice, and I hired him for Gun Goth. And he always claims that no one draws hotter babes than him. So I hired him to do a Gun Goth cover, and I told him he had to bring it, and he did. It's the most it's the most ordered cover in our collection. So there's Corey's cover, absolutely beautiful. Our cover C is by Courtney Rose. I love this because the werewolf, who is one of our main characters, he is so cuddly looking in this. I feel like
he is kind of cuddly. Not as threatening as you would think.
Yeah,
but
he would make a great plushie, I think.
There you go.
And then we got cover D by our colorist Dexter Weeks.
Oh, nice.
Nice angle. He used his daughter as the model for this. She's a somewhat famous TikToker. So
no way.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know how many subscribers she's had. It's just going to upset me.
Yeah, no, you'll be depressed, like, because Dex is saying all the time, like, he's been doing art for like 20 years, and his daughter creates a TikTok account, and she has like, thousands more, tens
Well,
of thousands more followers.
I hope she's promoting this.
Yeah, she's been promoting it. I wish she would promote it a little more. But
like, come on, you're on the cover.
Yeah, there's Enrico's cover E. I love this cover, absolutely gorgeous. The werewolf cool. Especially is amazing. And then we got cover F by Sedna Khan. This cover is just absolutely insane. So much detail in it. He didn't he filled up the entire page. It's incredible. Yeah. There's so much going on in there. Like, I don't know if you can even tell, but there's a werewolf head on top of a bayonet. It's incredible. And then
nice motorcycle.
Cover G by Chris Graves.
Oh yeah, I know his stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. My Writhe in Pain co-creator and artist.
I'm gonna quiz Dennis real fast. If there's 13 covers, what's the last cover letter?
What's the last cover letter?
Yeah, if there's 13.
What is it, J?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I don't know. A B C D E F G H I J K L.
Feels like
M. It's an M.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I took a random guess.
Feels like he's counting change when we go out to dinner. Has to use his fingers. Sometimes his toes.
And then we have cover H by J.P. Delmans.
Oh, cool.
Gorgeous. Cover I by Isaac Bell.
I bet that was on purpose, Isaac.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I've been doing that a lot with the covers. I don't know.
Oh, that's a little Patrick Nagel looking.
This is Renzo Rodriguez, cover J. So this was reused. This was actually the original cover to the Haunted Pizza yearbook back in 2022. So
okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So not a lot of people have that book, so I used the cover again. I think it's a gorgeous cover. And then cover K by my good friend Mike McMahon.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, Andy, you're a wrestling fan. I feel like she looks like Rhea Ripley on this cover.
She kind of does, yeah.
Yeah. And then cover L, Mary Landro. And then nice. Cover M, 13. This is by Nerium Nawa.
Did you say Miriam?
Nerium.
Okay, yep. Nice booty shot.
So besides the 13 covers, we also have the Art of Gun Goth. So if you love all 13 covers, but you don't want to get the box set, you can get the Art of Gun Goth. It'll have the covers. It'll have like some the line work as well to some of the covers, as well as some pinups and preliminary artwork in
so
there.
How many pages is that additional one then?
That's 32 pages.
It's 32 as well. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the cover is by Brett Barkley. There
that's nice.
Yeah. So 14 books, different books available in this. And I mentioned the box set. This is the box set designed by Enrico Botta.
Oh, cool.
I love the design. It took me a couple takes before I realized her pigtails are the smoke coming out of the guns.
Well, it works both ways. Like when it's one of those things when you first look at it and it's like, is that a woman's face or a rabbit? You know? So when I looked at it, I didn't even think of the smoke. I thought, oh, pigtails. But now that you said that, I can see it that way as well. So that's cool.
Yeah. So that's everything offered. Also offered again. I last year I got a exclusive cover to Biker Mice from Mars for Haunted Pizza, drawn by Chris Graves. We're offering that up again in this campaign as an add-on. But
am I crazy, or did that book just come out today?
Biker Mice from Mars?
Or was that
there was. There was a
or was it Rat something?
There was a Biker Mice from
Mars. Yeah. There was a number 1 that came out today.
Oh, nice.
He's got his stuff here actually, so that's cool. Yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yeah. Chris killed
it on that. How did you come up with? I never asked you this. Haunted Pizza for the publishing company name.
So the first book we published was a graphic novel that my son and I wrote, Pizza Tree, and nominated for a Ringo Award, by the way. But
was it really?
Yeah. My son and I attended the Ringo Awards. He was 7 years old. Incredible.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a flip book.
Yeah, here you go.
Got a story on the front and back.
Biker, here, I'm just going to full screen real quick.
Yeah.
You'll still be able to talk and stuff. See?
Oh,
Biker
wow.
Mice from Mars, and then flip it!
Oh,
Biker Mice
RoboForce.
from Mars.
RoboForce.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah, so our first book was Pizza Tree, and Hollywood took an interest. I don't know if you're a fan of Monster Squad, but Ryan Lambert, who played Rudy.
I know what Monster Squad is. Yeah.
Yeah. So the actor who played Rudy, he was sort of like the rebel, the cool kid with the leather jacket.
Yeah.
He read the book and he contacted me, and he wanted to develop it as a movie. So he developed it. We worked on it for like a couple of years, but then COVID happened and nothing happened. But so when he reached out to want to develop it, I thought, oh, Chase, we should like take this serious and create an LLC to protect ourselves and the book.
Sure.
And I didn't want to call it Pizza Tree because I thought that was, we already called a book that, but I wanted something pizza inspired. And I was like, oh, haunted pizza. So that's where haunted pizza comes from.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, we've been haunted pizzas since 2017.
Nice.
But the tiers are real straightforward for the book. We have digital versions of both Gun Goth and the Art of Gun Goth. They're $5 a piece. You can get them as a duo for $10, and everything's done. So, the campaign is 60 days. After day 60, on day 61, like the digital versions will go out. We'll start fulfillment on the books as well, the physical books.
But you'll keep. So wait, after day 60, is it going to go in demand, or you're just going to?
Yeah, it'll still be in demand.
Oh, okay.
But fulfillment will begin right away.
Right. Cool.
All the Gun Goth physical copies are $10 a piece, 32 pages for $10. All the covers, everything's available as an add-on.
So then if you get the full box with all 13 covers, does that also come with, and you might have mentioned it, the art book too, or just the 13?
Yeah, so the art book is included in the box set, and that's $140. But if you signed up for our mailing list, you would have got the link to the discounted tier where the box set was $100, so a $40 savings.
But still at $140, that's still cheaper, right? Oh no, it's the same.
It still works out to $10.
But you're getting a box.
The box, yeah, and it won't be shipped. That box will be shipped inside another box, like that.
Yeah. That's what we did with Core Draft.
yeah.
So don't worry about it, guys. Your box is a collector's box. You'll get it in nice shape because it'll be inside another box. We did the exact same thing. I just got a box from somebody, and I mean, they said straight up, no, it ships in this box. So I think if whoever does a box, if they're straight up out of the gate saying, no, this is the box it'll ship into, as long as people know it. But
I always intended this to be like a box that fits on my shelf, much like that Gen 13 box set that I have.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Well, that's awesome, man. I mean, it looks cool. So I hope I hope it does well and stuff. The concept sounds cool. I love looking at that cover you have up. That's nice.
Yeah.
She's like, look at this.
In issue 2, she's actually going to turn and face forward. People keep commenting that there's a lot of over the shoulder shots of her.
Right. Issue 2 will have the part of the backup story where it's you walking down the aisle with your bride.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I know how. Okay, so you're engaged now.
Yeah.
But the real question is there a date?
There is. Although it's tentative. We haven't told people yet, but you get the scoop, Andy.
So you don't have to.
No. It has to be Friday the 13th. Our first date was Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday the 13th. And we're thinking Friday, November 13th, 2026. So I got I don't know, what is that, 16, 17 months?
Yeah, you're good. You've got like 17 months.
Yeah,
pretty much. So yeah, you got time. Is there now? I'm just curious. I'll put you on the spot. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Are there any other Friday the 13th this year or no? Or
No.
there were, but it was just too. Oh, there's not?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that what if there was? What if like there was one more Friday the 13th this year and it was in, well, let's just say it was in November. Would you guys have been like,
This
we're doing
year?
it?
No,
Yeah.
I think it would have been too soon.
Too soon?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, obviously you have a son, so I not to delve too deep. I'm assuming you're divorced.
Yes. Yeah.
Has she been married before or no?
Yes, and she has a son. We both have sons named Chase, and they're both 15 years old.
Get the hell out of
Oh,
here.
wow.
Crazy,
You're
right?
gonna wait, do you guys live together yet or no?
Yeah, we do.
So you've got two 15-year-old Chases running around the house.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chase, get down here.
How do you
Both kids
sort that out? Chase, empty the dishwasher, and they go, which one?
Yeah, so we use last names in the house.
Wow, that is fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I know this is about Gun Goth. Guys, go back this book. We're gonna go soap opera here.
Yeah.
How long have you known her for?
2 years.
What are the chances you meet somebody
So
that
so
has
hear
a
me out.
son that is the same age with the same name?
So before I met her, my best friend, Sean Arendt, creator of Type 1, he said to me, he says, Mark, I think you're going to meet a girl named Missy, and she's going to have a son named Mace. But so her name's Missy, but she has a son named Chase. I was like, how close, accurate was that?
Wow.
But like even crazier, like the having the sons the same age, same name is crazy. But to find a woman who reads comic books is insane. Who likes pro wrestling is insane. Who likes heavy metal? It's like at first I thought maybe I'm being catfished here, but she's real. she exists.
Spill it, Mark. Your dating profile said looking for a woman who has a 15-year-old son named Chase. You
I
really
was
want
very
to weed it
specific.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
very
that specific.
I'm collecting chases.
I think it was tarot cards. He must have read the tarot cards, and he knew what you were going to fall in love with. So now the question is, do both kids like the comics?
So my son, I think, likes it more, having he's worked with me on some books, but he gets tired of it pretty quick. Like he goes to conventions with me.
Yeah.
We just went to Joe Fest this weekend.
Yeah.
And after a day, he's like done with it. My fiance's son, he likes he likes it, but he's not as into it. His passion is music. He's an incredible drummer. Plays guitar, bass, keyboard. There's a School of Rock program. He's part of that. Actually, my girlfriend's part of the program too. They have an adult band, and she's the lead singer of the band.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I can see that because I mean I've never obviously met her, but I've seen pictures you've posted, so I can see that. So that's cool. Are there? Tell me their birthdays aren't in the same month.
No. My son is May, and her son is September. So her son's actually a little older because he'll be 16 in September.
Oh, and yours just turned 15.
Yep.
So there's that slight over. Oh, I got it. Now I got to ask because my daughter's is in May. Do you mind saying what day your son's is or no?
The 27th.
Okay, hers is the 5th. Do you mind saying what day her son's is? Because my wife's birthday's in September.
Oh man,
you don't know.
Oh boy,
I want to say the first. I want to say the first.
Stream,
She's watching right now.
Oh shit, she's gonna come home. She's gonna come home and throw that ring in your face and go, "It's off." You don't even know Chase's birthday.
I mean, she reminds me of like my family's birthdays, so she's really good with the dates.
Well, Mark, I know you. She reminds you of your birthday. She's like, Mark, your birthday's like tomorrow. You're like, what? Paul Taylor, hello. For $10. Thanks for the $10, Paul. Hail panel and chat. My name is Larry. This is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl.
I was literally thinking that with Chase and Chase. Paul, I just got to meet you sometime. I think
that's my girlfriend right there. It's September
it is
3rd.
It's marked. It's September 3rd.
Missy has just told you in front of everybody when it is. Write it down.
Yeah, no, I'll always remember now. So we went on a trip together, the four of us, and you know, when you travel with your children, you know, they ask the children their name. So we have our two sons with us, and they asked her, Chase, what's your name, Chase? And then they asked my son, what's your name, Chase? And they just look at us like we named our kids the same name, and we're like, well, they're you know, they're not you know, biological brothers,
right? Well, maybe I don't know, for the hell of it, you guys flip a coin, and whoever gets heads has to put an I after the A in the name Chase, and then it would be Chase.
There you go.
Like a lounge.
Or if they're multiples now, they're Chases.
Chase, yeah.
Are
they at least not the same height and stuff? So you know.
Yeah, my Chase is a little taller, and my Chase also has like gorgeous long hair, like Fabio.
Okay, hair. Mark, watch it. Now you're treading on water again when you're almost saying my Chase is better looking. So just saying, don't know if you want to go there because she just said she just got home.
Whoa.
So.
Could be like
she's always asking my son if she can brush his hair because she loves it so much.
Dennis likes to brush my hair. It's just the stuff you can't see.
Jesus.
What?
Wow.
You're always talking about your butthole.
It's got to be straightened. I like to have ponytails dripping on both sides, if you know what I mean.
Mark, are you going to be at Garden Fest this weekend?
Oh, no, actually, I'm going away to York, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
It's too bad. I was hoping you were going to see you there again, and this would be really funny stuff off screen.
Do you know if Chris is going Graves?
Yeah, I think he has a table there.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Get to chat with him then. That's cool. Well, awesome, guys. We're doing a shorter show. Well, it's 45 minutes. We usually do an hour. Graybeards is going now, and since we ran late, we don't want to take up too much, so you guys can hop over there and watch Aaron and the guys. I think they're drawing Popeye. Awesome. I expect Aaron Lepresti to draw very sexy looking olive oil, but I doubt he will. Because
guys,
that's something I would do.
If you're in Jersey this weekend, Morristown, we will be at Garden State. So we will be set up just like we were at Heroes. Great time. Stop in and see us. We will be having a blast this weekend up north. Back-to-back awesome cons. What can I say? We'll be tired, but we'll be there.
That's right. And go check out and back Gun Goth. How many days are left?
Oh, I want to say like 40. Yeah, like 48 days. There's plenty of time.
Cool. So go back that. Guy's going to be getting married in 17 months. He needs to start saving those pennies. From what I know, that the daughter's parents pay for the first one. After that, they're like, we're not paying for a second one. So it's all on Mark.
Mark, it looks like you got 3 backers. So we're
awesome,
almost
man. Thank you so
much.
much.
Bump even on the short show. So guys, anybody who sees this not live, just go ahead and back it. Looks like good stuff. You know, we need that 64 in order to hit the DNA bump.
That's right. And of course, Lilineth Infernal Conflict. We just sent some of the stuff off to the video maker so he can get working on the video. You can sign up for it. Link in the description below. There is the main cover. Lilineth fighting one of the new demonic incubus characters in the book. The homage cover to Vampirella #1. And of course, we've got some character designs, new characters. I even have a couple more that are not up yet. So go check it out. Sign up in the link below. That'll be launching very soon.
Public service announcement for those of you watching on X/Twitter. I know you guys can't comment and you just patiently watch, but all the links to the campaigns will be, thanks to Randy, they're in the replies in the post. Guys, if you're watching this on my channels, make sure you subscribe to Andy's. And if you're watching on Andy's channels, make sure you go over to my channels because we do have
different
content.
That's
That
right.
is right. And if you are on X Twitter, make sure you follow Mark. He's got great stuff and is always posting good stuff. And there is the link for Gun Goth. So everybody, you got a little homework to do.
That's right. Get it. It's a good looking book. And no movie review this week because we're driving up to Jersey.
That's because we dropped it last night.
And next week, I will be seeing Jurassic World on Thursday night. Dennis has friends in town. He will not be. So after he sees it, we will do our review of that. And no show next week because Dennis is going to be, he's got friends in town. I know, it's amazing. He has other friends besides me. Yes, somebody else in this world puts up with his crap.
Or is it they're amazed that I am still friends with Andy? That's the bigger question and mystery that only, Haunted Pizza could uncover.
That's right. All right. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back next time. Go watch the Graybeards and catch you guys later. He doesn't.
Live long
It's
and
all
prosper.
bullshit.
No, it's all right.
It's not. Bye, guys.